Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Wild Card Wednesday. I have a variety of stuff on my desk and some of it is just stuff I want to get done so I can get it off my desk. So let's see what we can do today. Let's say hi and hugs first to Beverly, Janelle, Darcy, and Deborah. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, so this we can deal with first things first. This is the nature journal from Vintage Studio 717, and I had just done one side so I could show you guys. So I went back and I printed both sides. So I actually ended up having two because of just how I printed it. So that was good. I think I'm just going to give them a little paper clip. And so we've got a head start on next year. We've got two of the nature journals that are printed out already. So perfect. Okay, I'm going to put this with this, or maybe this with this, just to get it out of my road. And then I'll put this with this, Vintage Studio 7. I mean, I'll remember, but if I didn't, I will have it there. Okay, so that's going to go in my tub with my fall stuff. I have one other. Oh, I know. I have the leftovers from these kits that we did. And that was junk journal keepsakes, if I remember correctly. Okay. I should probably put that on here or I'm not going to remember next year. And I like to be able to say whose it is. So we'll get that situated. Little notebook here. Junk journal keepsakes. It was Autumn Forest and Autumn Countryside or something, maybe, I think. Something like that. I can double check next year too. Okay, so I'll just attach that and then we'll be all organized. We've got at least 3, if not 4 journals there that we could do. So very fun. Okay, then moving right along to Christmas. I did some printing. This is a new Christmas kit from Sweet Pea Curiosities on Etsy, and I loved the fall one. I love this one too. So I had a funny thing happen though. I printed it on regular copy paper, so this is super thin, before I realized, and I was like, oh, I need it on my 26-pound Red River. So I was looking at the difference, and it really is interesting how much sharper and clearer the colors are on the Red River paper. So there's a link in the description box below to my website. You can get the Red River paper there. I get questions about it all the time. So just FYI, she didn't provide a back sheet. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that, but I don't know. I may leave it. I could sew something on the back. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just think this is an adorable, adorable kit. So we'll flip through it here. And it's called Old World, Old with an E, Old World Christmas, I think is the name of it. Sweet Pea Curiosity. So I will link Vintage Studio 717 and Sweet Pea Curiosities in the description box. So yeah, now I have this to fussy cut, so that'll be fun. And then there's some just fun sort of neutral papers that can be used. I guess I could print those on the backs of those other ones, but I kind of like to have writing pages. So I don't know. I reprinted this on cardstock because I like the envelopes to be on regular paper. So I have that one, but this is a pocket and journal cards. So this is all cardstock here, and I just get kind of a ivory cardstock from Amazon is what I do. Lots of journal cards, sweet images. I love them. So fun. We might end up getting into this too, because that other project we have, look at these sweet babies. Just love it. And then some tags. So yeah. And then the ones that I printed on regular paper, I can still use. Like I can still use all of these, and these can be for collage or whatever. So I'm going to keep those handy in case we want one of those images. But what I wanted to show you is I had all this sewing on my sewing machine because I did these the other weekend, and they're just, what they are is book page. I'll show you here. Let me just grab a couple. So it's just glue pages that I have neatly folded in half or folded in half this way. And you'll see there's an example of what I did with those. And so I was just, I just was collaging in front of the TV on the weekend, and then brought them down here to get them all sewn. Here is one of the long ones. Oh, it tore off the paper. Well, it's a good thing I have this right here that I've had. This little washi has been sitting on my table since, I don't know, I did something with it. Let's just put some of that around. Halfway around. Anyway, it just makes a nice little pocketed tag. So these two I thought would be good for fall. This is just for whenever. And then I have these two that I'm going to use for Christmas. So that is good. So that's why I was thinking some of those images I might do. And then these are all just, you know, random scraps that I had. And so I thought we'd work on getting these decorated today. And then I've got a stack that's been on my desk and I want it off. So we'll work on that too. Okay, these little fall ones, what do we have that might be nice on them? I still have a lot of stuff in here. We've got Alf here today, which is so fun. He's staying with us. We're going to leave. Mike's at boxing. When he gets home, we're going to go to Missoula. I think I might put that up in the corner. I've just been really wanting to use these. Anyway, yeah, he's he's at boxing, and so then we'll leave and go, and we'll take Alfie with us, and he'll get to play with his cousin Prince while Chad and Amy are in Kalispell watching Katie play, and then tomorrow both girls play in a tournament in Missoula. So we're going over, and we'll take our son and his family out to dinner tonight, and then Amy and Chad will get home late, 8 or 9 probably. I'm gonna go here, and then I might put something there. And then, yeah, and then we get to watch volleyball tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how it is. I was kind of thinking of something like that, but I don't know if that's the size that I want. What do I think of this size? I think I like this size better. Do I have a yellow one of that size? I feel like I've used a lot of those. Here's one. Yeah, let's put that down there. Yeah, so it's starting. All the craziness is starting. I'm well ahead on my videos, though, right now, which I did because I think I told you I also got called for jury duty. It's like, no, I don't have time. Oh, but we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know if I end up having to go or if it gets whatever settled out of court. Yeah, that will be fine like that. And I think I'd like to just kind of clip the corners a little bit. That's the one nice thing about the sewing. You can do something like this after the fact. Give it a little snip. Try not to get stuff all over my shirt today because I'm dressed for going. Okay, that's a good one. We'll put that aside, and then this one, I don't know what we have. Let's look. Oh, those colors are like kind of perfect. Put it over here. No, because then I cover up the pink. So I think I want that there. And we'll decide if there's something else we need, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking it just as it is. Yeah, so that's our busyness. It's been cold here. I think I'm just gonna wear my jeans to today because it's too cold for like capris or something. That isn't a whole lot of decoration, but I kind of like it because I like these colors with the birds. So I'm going to leave that just as is. I don't even think I want to do anything to the corners. So we're going to call that one done. Okay, let's do these 2 Christmas ones and see. Let's see if there's something in our new kit that we haven't fussy cut yet that we could use. Well, there's the labels, so we know that, so that's good. And then I think I'll put those on top because I think we'll use those. And then let's look here to see if there's something here that we might like to put on. Those are all a bit wide, I feel like. Yeah, too tall. That one might work. And I'm wondering about this Santa on this one. Okay, let's cut them out and see what we think. The bird is great on this one too. Anyway, excited to see this. I don't know if you who have Etsy shops ever wonder if putting a little notification that you have a new kit on Instagram, it works for me. Because I just went right over and bought it. I just love her stuff. So I was thinking about this Santa going this way. That would be cute too. I don't have my good fussy cutting scissors though, so I think I'll go with the easy square. Lots of fun images in this that would bear reprinting. That's cute too. Because as we learned with our fall stuff, holy cow, we need a lot of things. I'm going to put this Christmas one over to the side now, because these are the only two Christmas ones that we'll do. Let's use, excuse me while I get to this. But yeah, it's crazy how many pieces of ephemera a person needs to complete a journal. So doing a few ahead, doing some Christmas ones ahead, I think that's going to be a good thing. Yeah, these are Joey Card Maker. And that's some Florentine paper. And I just thought, you know, if I go with red and green, then maybe I can use it for Christmas. I'm grateful to have a video to do to keep me busy before we leave on our trip. Keep me busy while Mike is doing his workout. I should probably go for my walk, but I think we'll be walking downtown tonight, so I'll get it in then. Okay, a couple of Christmas ones. Awesome. Okay, then these are just sort of, you know, no particular season. This one, though, I think I'll grab the Vintage Studio 717 labels and see what we might have that would that one. quick and easy decisions. When it works, you know? Okay. This one I'm actually going to put with the fall ones because I think that could be in a fall journal too. So we'll put that with the fall ones. All right. I'll show them all to you at the end here. Now these all are pretty, you know, I don't know. I think what I'm going to use is, these are the Lenora RT digitals that it took me forever and a day to cut out, but I got them done. So let's just grab out a little hunk of what that is. It's just a little guy, but it's cute. Just gonna grab out a handful just to see. I don't think I need purple though. Okay, let's just see what we have. This one I think is too little, unfortunately. Super cute. Oh, it could go right there. Let's put that right there. Okay. Now these could go either way. So there is that. These little guys. There's a pretty lily. That lily's nice on there, isn't it? Okay, we'll call that good. What if we went that way on that one? Need to do a little cutting there. That's okay. All right. That's pretty. If I put it there, it covers up all of that though. So I think I could put it there. Okay. And this one could go like that. Boy, these flowers come in handy. This one, I don't want a flower because it's already got flowers. So maybe we put a bird or something on that one. Okay, here's my birdies. There's Mr. Roadrunner with the snake. It's been hanging out in my world for a long time. That one. I like the reds together. Need a little label there. I don't know if any of these will go. Trying to get down here to the smaller ones. Perfect. Okay, it's a matter of gluing. That's all we have to do is we need to glue. This makes me happy to put these, you know, in the done box instead of the to-do box is awesome. Okay. Okay, there's that one. This one. Better get a new paper because if I don't, I'll be sorry. so tricky because they're really, the stems are very thin. Okay, there's that one. This one. Uh-oh. Burn it in your brain. Oh, weird illustrations from this old book. Okay. Oh, guess what? We saw some activity at the house across the street from us. I think I told you guys that nobody had moved in there. I mean, there was some stuff in the garage, but yeah, the folks that bought it, I guess they lived in Spain, and so it looked like last night like they had flown back, because they took in about, I don't know, half a dozen or more suitcases. And so, yeah, so I think they're maybe moved in. So we're going to be gone this weekend. So, but they're there next week. I'll go say hello. Looked like they had a puppy. Not a puppy, a dog. And, yeah. And they looked like around our age. So that's kind of fun. Okay. That guy down there. I should have got a new glue page. I have some. I have some glue page stuck on here. Oh, goodness gracious. So much stuff on my desk. Honestly, it really needs to get cleaned up, but I will after our retreating is done. Okay. I feel like that needs a little word right there. I just put this face down on my mat. Gosh. That'll make for a sticky mat. Serenity. Kind of want a bigger word, longer word. Yeah, that's good size. And acceptance is good too. Okay, let's put that on. Okay, cool. There's that one. This one just needs to be glued on. That's all we need. Okay. I usually have my hair back out of my face when I'm making videos, but I actually fixed it today. So now I'm putting it behind my ears, trying to get it out of my road. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work, huh? I could put a little something down there, and I think I will. I think I can put one of the really small Roxy Creations labels. Like this size. Gotta find one that works. That works. Okay. Just like that. Okay, there's that one. And then, oh, and then this little flower, and I'm just going to kind of put it over to the side because it's got, like it was on the edge of the page. I'll try to remember to put Lunora RT in the description box too, because I love these flowers. Okay. Now I think I want to just give this a little clip up here. And that's a little spot for a tag within a tag, right on the back. Did that. Got all those done. Woo-hoo. Okay, so now what I want to look at is, okay, these can go back down in here. Okay, so I have all, so this was from a retreat. This was from a retreat, not this. And then I have all my fall stuff too. Just scraps and scraps and scraps. So I think I'm going to do master boards, because then we can make whatever we need rather than doing the little glue pages. Okay, so what do I have left in here? I do have some pages left. Okay, let's do some scrap busting little bit. Yeah, these were from a retreat, and I just have never done anything with them. Like, I haven't put them away, and they're driving me crazy because they're on my desk and they don't need to be. Okay, so I'm gonna put that envelope down there, and it's not going back. We're gonna figure out what's in here. It feels like I've got master boards in here already. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, so I do. I have some master boards in here already that I did on coffee dyed paper. So I remember doing those at the retreat with scraps that I had. So I'm going to put them in here so that I know that they're master boards. And then meanwhile, I've got some more cardstock. We could make, this was, I don't know, this was, I could use that too. Okay, let's see what we can do. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's use the big one. I'm just going to set this aside for the moment. Put our scraps over there. And let's collage. I'm just going to go for it. We're not going to think too much. We're just going to get stuff put down. This was, I had some like digital forms, and then I just stamped over the top of them. That's what that was. There's this. I could go down that way. Yeah, it's just like sometimes you just got to take a minute and get your desk cleared off. I mean, I'm going to reorganize because I've got all the fall stuff anyway. So that will be happening, but this just has some funky little edges. Get rid of those. And then put that there. I can do it on here. What I don't remember is if I have a collage book, masterboard book for Christmas. I don't remember. So if not, I'll maybe have to make one. Okay, that could go there. And what else? That could go there. Okay, and then we just need some sort of little piece right there. Got this, but doesn't really. Ooh, how about this? Yeah, let's just put that there. Cool. Had a more neutral other side, but I didn't see it until I already put the... Okay, so we have another master board. We're just going to pop that into our book. Okay, then I have this piece of cardstock. And what should we do with it? A bunch of butterflies. Let's do like a neutral one, kind of. So I have this piece of book page. Let's just do that. Okay. Here's that. What else do I have? Got this strip. I could go along the bottom. Do I have my... Oh, it's up here. It's put away. Go figure. Okay. We'll do that like that. Just there. Okay, what else do we have? That is neutral. This okay, and something right there. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of this stuff. Perfect. So this was a receipt. I'll put it over there. Okay. That goes there. There's a little neutral one. We have this piece. This is shiny on this piece. This is something from ePapery came in that. So what do we want to put? Could do that. Just cover it with that. I think this could be a nice piece to put under a belly band. Or it could be the base for a topper even. Okay. Get that on there. Let's glue this. It's easier. Oops, gouged. Shoot. Oh well, I'll leave it. Oh my goodness. The challenges we face. I wanted lots of glue on this because this piece of paper is shiny. Okay, and then over the ePapery, let's just put a little piece. It's called recycling. Okay, looks like I could use a little trim here. All right, and I think I'd like to round the corners of this. Oops. Okay, and then let's just stress it. Give it an edge. And then I think I'll get into my normal stuff and grab grab one of these pictures. Oh, she's a poppy girl. I want poppies. There's peonies here. Oh my gosh, that little flower is just right. Okay, put you over there so if I need you again. Okay. Let's not glue you and get something on your face. Use a clean sheet. Yeah. Fun. Okay, that can go in the ephemera pile. Okay, so we're essentially out. We might not be out of things. Look at, here's another one in this batch of stuff. Okay. Oh goodness, let's do another one. Okay, so I have all of those pieces. And what else? Fallish things. Ooh, this is fun. This. And these are big pieces. Just scrapbook paper? I don't know. Okay. That could be kind of fun over the top of something. Maybe just do some florals. Okay, put you down at the bottom. You know what? I have another scrap. I just saw this scrap. It might be good. Just want to use some stuff up, guys. That's my objective here. Oh, I don't think I want that because I want to put that over it. So, what other floral do I have? Got this one that's lighter. It's a whole sheet, but I'm going to use it anyway. How's that? Okay, and then just go here. Okay. You go there. And do I have anything in my regular scraps? I'm sure I do. I'm going to need to get this out anyway because we're going to sort the leftovers into my trays. Floral. I'm just looking for floral at this point. Put that there. Okay. And some other little piece. Got a little piece here that looks like it's about the right size. Let's just use that. And then my thought was, get rid of this for a minute. Okay, let's take this and just go right over the top of that. It's kind of different. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I pretty much keep the Oohoo Glue Company in business all by myself, don't I? Okay. Then we're going to just put this oniony paper over the top, like so. Oops. And I think I'll put this with my ephemera book, because it'll be fun on a page in there. Yeah, I'll just put it in here, and next time we play in this, we can do something with that. Okay. Oh, that is fun. And that's like 8.5, so I don't know. I'm just going to put it in the masterboard book for now. It'll also help it straighten out. And then we have this one. Let's do some of these pieces on this. Okay. Could wrap it around, but I want the back for writing, so we're not going to. Okay, and okay. I'll just put that one down there. And as I said, this is not going to go back onto my desk. So we're going to take a minute here once we're done with this one, and we are going to sort this. Not quite big enough. Okay, I need a strip. Need a strip. Just like that. Now if I can tear straight, we'll be all good. Alrighty then. Okay, that is going to go into the Masterboards book 2. Okay, so don't need this anymore for now. Don't need this. Okay, so let's look at this pile and decide. So, you know, I've got the 2 bins. So, of printed things. So this is for bigger ones. This one is for smaller ones. So I want to kind of get that out of the way so we can put those in there. Okay, so this can go in there. This is bigger, it can go in there. This one's smaller, it goes in the smaller one. These can actually go in my little tiny scraps area, as can this, as can that. Okay. Now these are book pages. I'm going to put those in my book page bin. Let's see, move those for a minute. In my book page strip bin. This just needs to be cleaned up a bit, and I do try to do that before I store it away, you know, because then it's good to go and I don't have to do this, clipping off those little bits when I go to use it. So that's going to go in the little bag. Okay. Book page. I have another bin for that, so it's behind me. I just threw that back. I'm going to keep that because it's cool. Okay. More book page edges. This is a bag. I'm going to put it with my ephemera to be made over here. These butterflies, I just have had them around forever and I just have not used them. So I need to reevaluate maybe what I want to do is cut them out. That might be the thing to do. I don't know, because I'm not using them like they are right now. So, little piece of lace, little piece of fabric, more lace, put that all up there. Oh, here's another one of these. So anyway, you can kind of see how I sort my scraps, and you know, the fact that I just haven't done it for these, I have no excuses other than I got on to fall and just didn't do it. Came home from my retreat. Now I have plain paper spots as well, trays like this. There's another layer. place. And so I'll put these in the plain papers because then those can be written on. Okay, I have a book page here. That one is folded over to be made into a journal card. That's what that is. So that goes in that other bin. I'll put that there. There's more butterflies. Okay, I found another book page. So that's going to go behind me in the book pages. Now, what I think I want to do is, oh, that's an interesting sheet. I guess I'll put that, I don't know where, his book page. Nope, that's stamped on. Put that with the plain papers. I want to get all of these together, all of these stamped papers. And I'll just kind of have them. See, this one is ready to be used as a base. I'm going to put that over with my cluster stuff, and that is kind of ready for that too. Somebody must have given me that at the retreat or something. Okay, here's a big paper that's going to go in here, and here's some more stamped. That one can go in the smaller papers, and then all of these all of those are going to go in my papers, but what I'm going to do is clip them because, you know, we'd want to use these in a certain way. So that's going in there. Big pages, little scraps. Here's some smaller scraps. So all of these are bigger pages, I think. That one isn't. Okay, so all of those are going to go in my big page. So look at that. We got those scraps situated. I have this one that I also need to work on, but maybe I'll work on that off camera because I think we're out of oh, we're well past. Sorry. That's what happens when I get to organizing, but I'll show you quick, like. Yeah, they're all pretty fun. And I'm happy to have some more for my pre-made ephemera box. And then a couple of Christmas ones, yay. And then we also have 3 fall ones. So thanks everybody for helping me clean off my desk today. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.